Hey, bro, my team won. We'll talk about it on the other side, though. 'Cause I'm a little happy.
On the
Enough
other
of the code
side.
switching. Been hitting my soul, been on the ropes. I'm ready to grow, so get to know me. Keep your head up, I want you to grow.
Singing in the shower is all fun and games until you get shampoo in your mouth.
What?
Then it's a soap opera.
No contest. Wait,
See it's gold on me.
Surf's up,
Want you
nigga.
to glow with me.
The world been dying, days is number, check the climate. I'm
It's
This list is
16.
some ass, bro.
You
I'll
with
go.
Cardi B over Illmatic.
You put this over, not just that, You put this over pop. You put this over criminal. You put this over rap music. You put this over All Eyes on Me.
Time and again that I'm really him. Oh, you ain't know. It's not just for the show, but that you entertain anybody.
It kind of goes into my whole spiel about music and everything like that. The game related stuff.
Why'd you elongate music? This man said music.
Look, music is powerful.
Music. Why are you elongating? You don't.
Because it's music.
What are you, a cow? Wait.
It's music. Not music.
I'm pretty sure there's only one you in.
Yes. You have to put emphasis on that you. Music.
You're weird. You know, you're being weird right now, bro.
Yes, I am very weird.
Local neck.
I like
Local neck destroys Waterside District with a Hellcat.
local in the words of Chisel the Don, it's local Negro. Right.
Local esophagus shuts it down for everyone. There's something in the water. Yeah, it's a Hellcat. Oh my god, bro. Oh, that's why Pharrell won't come back. This nigga shut it down. We don't even have a stage anymore. He just came down here doing like 180. I don't know what happened. Oh my god.
She agrees she really been here through the fall. She the only thing I need. I wanna be free. I know that they want me for my ideas. So they
Yo, what is going on? This is Unbounded. Welcome to the pod once again. I'm your host as always, The Truth, the king of Pop Tarts. Along with me, I got my boy, the outlier Isaac. I'm trapped in my conscience. What are you talking about?
Well, comment on TikTok.
Always has the most hilarious comments going on, dog. I tell you. Thanks for
I know
following.
that feeling. I know the feeling of being trapped in your conscience. It's like being trapped in what. It's like being trapped in your head. You know what I mean? You're just
trapped in my neck.
It's like you're trapped in your head, and then you just start thinking, and then it turns into an overload, and before you know it, you're zoned out.
I'll be trapped in my energy until you know.
I ran out of energy. I really did.
Yeah. Anyway, how you feeling?
Shout out to my brother Anthony Troll for the heat on the memes.
How you feeling?
I feel pretty good, man. The drugs keep on calling. Stay off the drugs, my guy. Stay off the drugs.
Hey, go get help. Like,
yeah, go
on some real. Go
get Jesus.
help.
I'll pray for you, brother.
Do both.
How you doing?
I mean, if that here, put this way.
Yeah, definitely get both.
Get both. Do both, or whatever you believe in, because we're not going to push you to whatever to believe in what we.
I'm not pushing you. I just do what I know.
Yeah. Well, yeah. He knows what he knows. I know what I know. But at the same time, like, go find out what you know. But do get help.
But I'm doing pretty good, man. Didn't have to go to work today, so that was a blessing in itself. No drugs allowed. So you remember last week on the podcast when I brought up the fact that you shouldn't be putting your hands on scare actors?
It happened again.
So for those who do not know, I am a scare actor. And 5 minutes into the maze being opened, this drunk individual decided to bonk me on the head. Another one got punched. And this seems to be a recurring issue. Why? Keep your hands off people, bro. Is it that difficult to keep your hands to yourself? Maybe it's something I don't know.
I'm gonna say the same thing I said last week when it comes to this. If you go to a haunted maze, a scare room, a haunted house, or whatever, if you willingly go to it, unless you get blindfolded and end up there or whatever, you either talk whoever's taking you out of going, let's say you don't want to go and stay home, or you realize exactly what you're getting yourself into and you take it.
Hold on a second.
Because me personally, I know for a fact I would never willingly go into one of those places.
Yeah.
And even if I did, I would know, well, I'm here, so we're going to deal with it. That's just me. Because it's all fun and games until you put the hands on them. And then for some reason, one of the employees is like, man, enough of that. And they put their hands on you. Then you going to want to sue the park or press charges on the park because one of the employees put your hands on them.
Exactly.
And then, hey, on a rare occasion, you put your hands on them. And it turns out then this employee actually has hands. And you get folded in the middle of a haunted maze.
Hey, bro, some of these dudes do got hands. So
that's what I'm saying.
Try at your own risk.
That's what I was gonna say. I was even gonna say here. Well, I'm gonna tell you what I heard. I Speak 1906. Shout out to him. Say when it comes to racism, you can be racist. You can say whatever you want, but results may vary. Consequences may vary.
Are you sure you didn't get that from this Anthony, not that Anthony? Because I say the same thing.
Well, hey, I remember. Like I said, I remember I heard him say it one time.
Well, it must be an Anthony thing because I said it too.
Oh, well, there you go. Put this way, in the words of the Anthonys, of two Anthonys that I know, you can say whatever you want, you can do whatever you want, but results may vary or consequences may vary.
Consequences, results, it don't matter.
Yeah.
It could lead to you being a laughing stock. Could lead to you getting punched in the face.
Yep.
It could lead to you being wearing a White Lives Matter shirt. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
But yeah, that was something that I didn't expect to see today.
No, I didn't. I'm not gonna lie.
But knowing Kanye, he probably has something up his sleeve when it comes to music because he typically likes to do these things during this time. When he has music coming out, he likes to say or do something absolutely ridiculous.
Well, I wouldn't say what he said was ridiculous, but he did give props to Sway years later.
No, he said some ridiculous stuff, bro.
I know I'm not saying he hasn't. I'd say he did give props to Sway in the most recent interview he did. He said Sway, I guess I was wrong. Sway did have the answers.
But did he?
According to Kanye, he did.
Oh,
I guess situation that they were talking about. So, but anyway, we have some tragic news. Unfortunately,
quite a bit of tragic news.
There's a lot. Coolio passed away.
Who?
Remember that last week?
Who? Oh, Coolio. No, he died. I don't think he died before we did the podcast. I think he died like right after.
Oh.
Nope. Never mind. He died while we were on.
Well, that happened. And then wrestling icon, MMA pioneer, former world champion, former WWE champion, and NWA world champion, Antonio Inoki, passed away at the age of 79. One thing I always thought was interesting about him was he had that regal look about him, no pun intended. He had this very regal look about him. And I would just watch some of his old stuff, and I need to talk to like an older like wrestling fan who's like well versed in it. I think we need to talk to Duke again. Well, no, he's not a huge fan of Japanese wrestling. I think we need to find somebody who knows.
Inoki might be around his beat though.
I know, but I'm saying I think we need to find somebody who knows like who
Can you get in contact with Donovan?
Yeah, but I don't think we got. Maybe we need to get Donovan on the pod.
That was the first person I was thinking of when you said that.
Yeah, because I've always
what's happening
because when it comes to him, Inoki, when it comes to guys like Inoki, when it comes to guys like Masawa, Kabashi, Taue, and Kawada and guys like that, I've always wondered what. I mean, when I see some of their in ring, it's good, but I've always wondered why these guys. You know what I mean? Because it's not like they were in an era where they weren't cutting promos to get themselves over. All they had was like in ring. You know what I mean? And some of it was great. Most of it was great because I watched a lot of it. Most of it was like really, was really good. You know what I mean? So I've always wondered what would set these guys apart to get them over in the way that they did, beyond their in-ring work. So that's one thing I've always been curious about. But I think it's time we need to bring back our friend.
Yeah, it's been years.
It's been years. So there's that. No, but the reason, all right, a couple things. So when he died, I looked up a couple things. I watched 2 of his matches. One of his matches I watched was against at the time he was Lord Steven Regal. And they had a brief but very good match, as expected from Regal at the time, because at the time when they had his match, he was the television champion. And I watched a match he had with Masa Saito.
The TV championship match. What was that at?
That was at Clash. The one he had with Regal. You're talking about that's also the one where he choked him out.
What is that? NWA?
That was WCW. That was Clash of the Champions. Clash of the Champions, 1994. Yeah, that was Clash of the Champions, 1994, in August. Mind you, so I did the math. He wrestled that match at 51.
Jeez.
Yeah. I think one thing about Inoki is I don't think a lot of us put into perspective. He wrestled for a very long time. Like extremely long. He debuted in 68 and had that match with wait, hang on. Let me look that up. Because I was doing a whole bunch of math yesterday because of this. And I was like, was he really wrestling? He debuted at 17. He debuted at age 17. He debuted at 17 in 1960. And he retired in 1998. So that's 29 years of wrestling. It's not exactly 30. Well, 27 years of wrestling. Yeah, 37 years of wrestling. Because he retired April 4th of 98. He started, so that's 37 years of wrestling. And I've been trying to find the age at which he was born in 43. He was actually born he was born in 43, which is like, he's older than my dad. He's like a couple months older, less than a month older than my dad. But yeah. But anyway, one of the things that I think that drew a lot of people to him were his entrances. Now, Anthony, if you know anything about entrances, what does an entrance for a professional wrestler have to do?
It basically sets the tone for the match, really, in my opinion.
Right. So in the what is probably the coolest entrance you've ever seen? Because you probably already know what I'm gonna say.
You're gonna say, what's that deathmatch dude with the cigarette? So that's where I knew you're going.
Right. But it's actually 2 because both of those entrances happened in the same match. The other one wasn't as good, but it was Atsushi Onita walking to the ring with Wild Thing playing in the background. And he's got a chair wearing his leather jacket. He stops halfway through the ring, sits in the chair, smokes a cigarette. And then I think somebody throws him a beer, and he drinks part of the beer, and then continues his walk to the ring. And then his opponent, Masahiro Chono, pulls up in a black Humvee, in like blacked out tactical gear. It was a blacked out Humvee, and he comes out of tactical gear, and they go on to have a war. You know what I mean?
I don't think I have one that like is my exact favorite.
Well, please wait. Which one stands out to you?
It's a bunch that really stand out. Like I'm thinking of like Finn Balor's Demon Entrances. Eddie Guerrero coming out in Lowriders. Alberto Del Rio coming out with a different car every week.
Batista's entrance,
Batista's entrance is one of those iconic entrances. It always goes back to what was it, WrestleMania 35, where Xavier Woods was watching it. Yeah. And Xavier Woods was everybody that has been watching Batista for an X amount of time.
Okay, I'm gonna send you a video of one of
thing is so amazing.
I'm gonna send you a video of one of Inoki's entrances. This is when he fought Vader. I don't know
Edge's entrance as well.
Huh?
Edge's entrance as well.
Yes, Edge's entrances were always good. Here, I just sent you a video of one of Inoki's entrances. Huh?
I see it.
Okay. Are you watching it right now? Or you see it popping up or whatever?
Pulling it up now.
You see how the woman is playing a harp and all that, and then he comes out. You probably have the sound
Shinsuke's entrances as well.
Yes. Shinsuke's entrance at Wrestle Kingdom 9. Although his one with WrestleMania where Anita Strauss came out and played his entrance for him on the guitar.
His entrance during his debut on SmackDown.
Yes, with the dude with the homie with the violin. Yeah. That was good.
Jericho's entrance at was it All Out?
Oh yeah, with Meredith. Yeah.
Meredith Bell.
Bobby Roode in NXT. It is
Bobby Roode, yep.
Yeah.
That's dope.
That's one thing. So, all right, now here's the other side of it, right? Here's another side of one of the things I saw about Inoki. I saw this a while ago, but I didn't know how to feel about it. But I thought that it's one of those things where you need to create balance. You know what I mean? So you remember a while ago, like earlier this year, when Kendrick Lamar dropped Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, and he went on tour, and that picture of him circulated with him with the diamond crown of thorns, and the blood dripping down his shirt, and that caused you and me to ultimately make the decision that we're not gonna listen to Kendrick Lamar anymore.
And I haven't listened to Kendrick.
Neither have I, actually. I haven't listened to All Right in I don't know how long.
Every week, my playlist wants to throw a Kendrick song on there. I was like, nah.
Although I did last week before the game against the Giants, I listened to Family Ties, which is technically not his song. It's Baby Keem's song, but it's got Kendrick in it.
I can't get into Baby Keem. It was something. It was like something I couldn't understand with Baby Keem. I was like, I don't get it.
I just got that one song. That's it. I tried to do Praise God with him and Kanye on Donda, but it's like it's too much. He's with the flow, but it's too much gibberish.
Praise God is the one. Even if you're not,
even if you aren't ready for the day, it cannot always be night. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which the beat is fire. Everything about it is fire. Just fire. I can't understand it.
I don't know the whole song. All I know is because I use it like a few times on TikTok. So outside of that, I don't know the song.
So I bring that up because I need you to check the chat because I'm about to send you something. Check your chat.
What in the world?
Yeah.
Who in the world?
That is Antonio Inoki in 2011, apparently.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I know. I didn't like it either. I was confused when I first saw it, but I'm like, I don't.
There's certain things I just don't really play with. That's one of them.
But here's the thing: when I thought about it, I didn't condone it. Obviously, one thing I had to think about was in Japan. One thing I had to consider and take under wraps is for me, you and me look at that in one way. However, I think about Japan, right? I think about how they view people in Japan, especially icons of whatever. Not saying they give them passes, but they're more so unbothered, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't like it.
I mean, I'm not about to really make it like a whole thread on Twitter about it.
But... Oh, no, absolutely not. It's not that big of a deal. I'm just saying, like, it's one of those things that's like I'm not going to try and start we're not starting. For those of you listening, we're not starting to cancel Antonio Inoki thing over this.
No.
It ain't.
Let him rest in peace.
It ain't that deep. It's really not. It's not that deep. But yeah. I bring that to say I think this is how they view. The reason why I'm like I think I feel the way about it that I do is because I know what that imagery means. But then I also think about the fact of the way that's probably how people viewed him, namely his own people viewed him. You know what I mean? So I can't hold him for that. So although I don't know if you're going to watch any of his matches now, but if you do, I highly recommend you watch the match he had with Regal, or I found it on Peacock, or he had a match with Masa Saito, which turned into a shoot fight that ended with him being handcuffed to Saito, and Inoki won the match by basically punching him in the face. Like I'm pretty sure half of them were shoot punches to the face, like while they were handcuffed to each other. Not like the long handcuffs. It was like this, like they were like this close. And he's just like punching him in the face over and over again. It was one of those things where it's like, it was crazy, but it wasn't even like wild crazy. It was more so like, I can't turn away from this kind of crazy. Like I couldn't turn it off. It wasn't even brutal. It was just like, that's how they got down back then.
Oh yeah.
So also he had that fight with Ali, which is pretty cool.
Well, maybe they'll fight again wherever they are.
Say what?
Said maybe they'll fight again wherever they are.
Yeah.
Want to get some football?
Yeah.
College or pro first?
Let's do college. Actually, let's do pro.
So, how about them Seahawks?
How about them Cowboys? How about that Cooper Rush?
We'll get to y'all later on. We know y'all have like a legitimate defense and some good weapons for Cooper Rush, but we'll get y'all in a second. Let's talk about the Seahawks real quick.
All right, let's get into it.
Our defense is not good yet. However, there are some promising pieces there.
Okay.
And two of them happen to be rookies.
Kobe Bryant,
and Tariq Woolen. Also, the other promising piece right now is Michael Jackson. So, what was it? 2 weeks ago, he had he scored a touchdown off the block field goal that was actually blocked by Tariq Woolen.
Okay.
And somebody on Twitter was like, he missed the perfect moment to do a moonwalk. So, just looking at what we have in those three guys, I just talked about how Michael Jackson has 2 fumble recoveries. Well, really 3 if you count the recovery from the block as a fumble. So 3 recoveries and a touchdown. Tariq Woolen has a block, 2 interceptions and a touchdown. Kobe Bryant has a sack and a forced fumble
And 81 points, right? Somehow, right?
and
Or
81 points. A shot.
and 81 points because he doesn't pass the ball, right?
I just got the reference.
Or is that the wrong one?
No, I'm talking about Kobe Bryant with a C.
Oh. Still think it was weird that he, it's just still weird. It's very weird.
What? We have Kobe Bryant on the scene?
No, that it's just that there's only one in the world and he ain't here no more. Which is really weird.
Well, we have Kobe Bryant and Michael Jackson. What do you want? Did you realize that Michael Jordan plays in Charlotte while Michael Jordan owns the Charlotte Hornets? And Michael Jordan's a guard while Michael Jordan was a guard.
Wait, say that one more time.
Michael Jordan plays in Charlotte while Michael Jordan owns the Charlotte Hornets.
Like his son or
no, Michael Jordan. The guard.
There's another guard named Michael Jordan.
Yeah, he plays for the Panthers.
All right.
You think I'm joking?
No, I believe you.
I looked this up yesterday because I was talking to my mom about how we have Kobe Bryant and Michael Jackson on the same team. And I was like, well, there's a Michael Jordan in the NFL too.
This is really strange.
For the longest time, my mom did not like Kobe Bryant.
Which one?
Well, she doesn't know the other Kobe Bryant.
Oh.
Hold on. And by the way, this is the same Michael Jordan that cost Joe Burrow his rookie season.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. There he goes. That is Michael Jordan.
Huh.
But let's look into some of these other stuff from the NFL. Hold on, I haven't finished up the Seahawks yet. On the offensive side, our two rookie linemen are really doing well. I don't think either have allowed a sack so far this season. 4 weeks in, have not allowed a sack either rookie running lineman. Charles Cross, and I forget the other name. On top of that, can we go ahead and say Rashad Penny is him?
How about I'm gonna say Micah Parsons is him, but
well, we knew Micah Parsons was him. Micah Parsons was him last year.
Okay.
But Rashad Penny, 2 years ago, the word bust was about to be put on this man's name. Because he is a first-round draft pick. And granted, he is averaging 5.5 yards per carry throughout his career. But his issue had been that he just had too many injuries. He came off a really bad injury last year. Didn't really produce until the last few games. And in those games, he really went off. He had some really good runs so far this season, and then yesterday was when he really let loose, especially in the fourth quarter.
He could not be stopped from the footage I was seeing.
Dog. And it really feels like there is something coming along with the offense. Geno Smith is another guy that has been labeled a bust for so long. And even him, Geno is playing really good. He has 6 touchdowns through the air, 2 interceptions, and I think 1 or 2 rushing touchdowns. At least, did he score a rushing touchdown in week 1?
I don't think so.
I don't think he did. So he has 1 rushing touchdown. So that's 7 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Even though of those 6 passing touchdowns, 5 went to his tight end. DK Metcalf's the only wide receiver to catch a touchdown so far. I think Disley has 2, Fant has 1, and then Parkinson has 1. So I'm really excited to see what we got going on for the next few weeks because Gino's playing really good. Penny's playing really good. The line is really doing a good job. Now, when it comes, the real test is going to be when we play the Rams.
One thing's for sure, they're not going to go easy.
Huh?
They're not going to go easy.
Oh, no, definitely not. We got the Saints Sunday. And
They
just based off what we're seeing with the Saints, I think we have a chance to win this one. Not 100% sure because our defense is suspect. But there is room to grow because we have, 3 rookies that are really getting play time right now? With the 2 cornerbacks we talked about and then Boye and Mafe. Jordan Brooks is a tackling machine. We really haven't seen Quandre Diggs really be Quandre Diggs yet. I think the defense can really improve by the middle of the season where they can be decent. The offense, I still think we might go 5-11, but I think we can make some games fun.
You think so?
I think we can make some fun games out of this. Just based on what we saw yesterday, the Lions have a really good offense.
Yeah.
Clearly, both teams don't have defense.
Hawkinson and Goff are really starting to click from what I'm seeing.
Yeah, but I think that was just our defense being straight booty cheeks. Speaking of booty cheeks, I didn't even bring up Dookie Metcalf.
Oh, that
is his name from that one. Dookie Metcalf.
Oh, man.
Shut up! It really looked at Dookie. I cannot stand serious sometimes, bro. But how about them Cowboys?
ASAP Rocky's 34 years old.
I'm not surprised.
How does this answer your question? Man, this is salty. No, I like well, you see the hashtag. You see what I think.
Cooper, is it? Am I jumping the gun when I say this?
I think we need to see we have our first test against the Rams. Not that the Bengals the Bengals were also in the Super Bowl, but their O-line was suspect. Clearly, because we sacked them like 6 times.
Y'all play the Rams this week?
We play the Rams on Sunday in the game of the week on Fox.
That's good. Is Cooper Rush going to be starting is a question.
Yes, because Dak, I don't think Dak is ready yet. Although we're going to find out throughout the week. Personally, we only gave up 1 sack recently. That was in the last game.
Cooper Rush has been playing really, really good.
He's handling the ball if we need to. He's getting rid of it. He's not holding on to it. He's not throwing interceptions. I don't think we have any interceptions as a team now that I think about it. I don't think we do. I know we have the most sacks in the league, though. We came into the game last week, into the game on Sunday, with the most sacks as a team.
If you were playing against Washington, you just got to know you're going to get some sacks.
Right, and we did. By the way, their uniforms, they wore their black uniforms. They look kind of dope.
They look great while getting beat.
Well, so did the black helmets.
Looks too good getting beat. I don't like that combination.
What?
So the Saints were the all whites with the
black helmet. Yeah, like they don't have black pants.
It would have worked better if that helmet needs to go straight with the black on black.
No, well, they also just have white jerseys and black pants.
No, it needs to go with all blacks. They need to go with all blacks. Who else were their alternate? It was them.
The
Commanders. The Giants.
Ravens. The Ravens.
Giants.
They also go all black.
Huh?
The Ravens have all blacks too.
But they already have all blacks.
Oh.
And their helmet's been black the entire time anyway. So theirs is kind of there's nothing new there.
I think I thought the Jets were all black one time.
They were all black, but their helmets aren't black, and I don't think they have black helmets. Let me pull it up just in case.
Anyway, I think we look good. We can rush Matt Stafford. Like, I'm gonna have to see how my dad reacts because I'm gonna be watching Raw. Yes, you heard that correctly. But to be fair, I'm only watching Raw to see the development of Judgment Day.
I'm watching tonight just because I'm not gonna be able to watch Extreme Rules.
Also, I'm pretty sure Survivor Series. So they said Survivor Series is going to be more storyline based versus brand warfare based. So does that mean we're probably going to get Judgment Day, all of Judgment Day, versus like AJ, Ray, Edge, and Beth?
Say it again.
Like, so the one thing I do care about is this. I care about Edge, was it? The Judgment Day versus Mysterio thing. So Edge is going to face Finn in an I Quit match on Sunday. However, I don't think that's going to be the end of it. Because I think if you're going to end it, you need to end it with them as a faction. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know who's going to win that. But I think it makes sense for at Survivor Series, you have the Judgment Day, like Edge, Ray, AJ, and Beth versus Rhea, Dom, Finn, and Priest.
Mm-hmm.
I think that just makes sense.
Something tells me that spot is going to be set for Roman.
What?
The War Games. Even I think that would be
no.
dope.
I didn't say in War Games. I just said because you still have traditional Survivor Series matches, right?
No, I think I don't know they're doing the traditional.
I think
they're replacing it with the War Games.
So, all right. Well, if they have to, all right. The other one's probably going to be like Bianca and her crew versus Bailey and her crew, right?
Yeah. I think that's what they're setting up for.
Well, they at least need to have like a tag match version of this, though. Because nobody knows when Rhea is going to be cleared. We love the position she's in right now. I do. You know, but I want to see Rhea get back in action. You know?
Yeah.
And
so
if
the Cardinals
she does
are
have a match back, and if she does have a match back, either needs to be against Edge himself or Ray or Beth.
So for helmets for next week, we have two alternate helmets coming in next week.
Okay.
The Cardinals are wearing their Embrace the Darkness. And the Patriots are wearing the Pat Patriot.
Okay.
Week 6, we have. Looks like we have. Is it just one? The Bears are wearing the orange. And the Falcons are wearing the reds.
I think we're wearing our whites on Thanksgiving, aren't we?
Yeah, y'all are wearing the whites with the white helmet with the star, just the throwback star.
Right. I'm saying that's on Thanksgiving, though.
Yeah. And then y'all have two different designs with the white helmet.
I kind of like the one that's like the white, but it has like the modern star.
Yeah, y'all are wearing that one week 17. That's our color rush.
Okay. So that's against Washington, right?
I believe so. And then Philly's wearing their black helmets 3 times. Week 12, 16, and 18.
Well, they're wearing against us 2 weeks from
now. Looks like they're not wearing their alternates because that's not till 12. They're not wearing theirs till week 12.
All right. But yeah, I think we
Kansas
look
only
good.
win theirs once.
I think we look good.
So are the Texans. The Jets
I
are
mean,
winning
like,
theirs 3 times. Falcons are winning theirs twice.
like I said, I think we look good. I think that I think there's a lot to be excited of us. A lot of things for us to be excited about.
Yeah.
And I think if we can play defensively and offensively, like, because we're there defensively, we just need to tighten some stuff up. But if we can get pressure on Matt Stafford like we have been everybody else, I think we're going to be okay. And I love how strong our line has been. Like, our old line's been like sneaky good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they've been holding up against. I mean, they held up against Tampa for the time. They held up against Washington. Now I know you have Aaron Donald. Who else? Got a couple people in LA, but still.
You got Aaron Donald, and then you got to worry about the best, which I
Oh
still
yeah,
think is
Jalen
the best
Ramsey.
quarterback in the league. So it's gonna be a real test. I don't know if I got y'all winning this one, but I still think y'all can keep it close, just because y'all have that defense.
Our kicking was on point too. So I mean,
I think it'll be very interesting to see how y'all hold up, especially knowing Cooper Kupp's right there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna go Rams probably 20-10.
Well, like I said, I think we got it, but shootout style.
You know, it hasn't been a lot of shootouts.
I think we got it, but like I don't think they're gonna kill us.
I think we had about the first shootout for the year.
We're gonna give them a fight, that's for sure. One thing, I don't know. I hope we win, but one thing for sure, I hope we give them a fight.
Yeah. Let's look at the other games from week 4, and then we can go into week 5, and then we can move into some college.
Then I have more wrestling.
All right, cool. All right, so we know we got the Rams and the Niners today. I got
the Rams myself.
At the division. So I'm going for the Niners here.
Oh yeah, because you hate the Rams.
Just for that reason. Because I think it'd be cool just to have all 14 sitting at 2-2. Games to the past, we talked about the Cowboys and the Seahawks games. This might be one of the few times that both our teams win in the same week. The Browns lost actually this week. The Bengals beat the Dolphins. What are your thoughts on this game? Because I know everybody, this was the big conversation Thursday night and Friday.
Which one? Which one?
Bengals Dolphins on Thursday.
I don't think you should have been out there.
Legitimately concussed. You can speculate on that all you want to, but just knowing that whatever the issue was and you got a short week, I don't think it was a good idea bringing him out there.
No, I don't think so.
Especially knowing that you lost, keep him as healthy as possible because it's not going to be easy trying to win that division, especially when you got the Bills sitting right there.
Yeah.
And the Jets, don't sleep on them.
No, the Jets are going to surprise somebody. The Jets are going to hurt. I know I usually say this in the past, but the Jets are going to hurt somebody's feelings.
Yeah, they hurt the Steelers' feelings this week.
And it was hilarious.
They hurt the Steelers' feelings and they hurt the Browns' feelings.
Yeah.
The Jets are that team that if you sleep on them,
they will hurt.
The Vikings beat the Saints up over in London.
in London?
The Giants are sitting at 3-1. Are you surprised? Are you surprised?
No, I'm not. I'm not. Daniel Jones.
Has definitely been a great change. It's
Yeah.
them and the Lions. Really, you've seen a big difference in how they're playing this year compared to the previous years, and I kind of like seeing that from them. So I'm happy to see them. I still don't think Derek go from here. Derrick Henry's back.
Yeah.
The Titans beating the Colts. So the Colts. What's going on here?
I don't know what to think about the Colts. I know they have a great running back in Jonathan Taylor. Matt Ryan is like, I don't know what he's hanging on to, but I don't know how to feel about him.
I think Matt Ryan's hitting that point in his career where it's starting to go down.
Yeah. He's had a great career, but it's just, you know, you may need to start thinking it might, come
Looks
close.
like DC might be on Raw tonight.
Okay. I thought that was a good shout, by the way. I like the idea that every time you have that match, except for like the second time they had it. No. Yeah, the second time they had it, they didn't have anybody special. Because the first one they had it, they brought in Kurt. Huh?
I'm about to go see what the heck is going on with Cardi B and JT.
With who?
JT and Cardi B.
Who the hell is JT?
The City Girl.
Who gives a fuck?
I need something.
You need what?
I need something to laugh at. And this is some foolery.
It's always foolery with them. Like, I thought it was funny that some dude was freaking out that Lizzo was playing that crystal flute. That was funny to me. I was like, say, what is I mean, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of Lizzo, but I'm like, what is
not
wrong?
either, but that flute sounded amazing. I don't care.
I couldn't hear I heard a little bit of it, but I'm like, why are what? Never mind. Why are people mad at this? I almost looped in a whole bunch of people together that probably didn't need to be together.
You should follow Sonny Johnson.
Huh?
She explains all this stuff.
She's what?
Sonny Johnson. She's worth the follow.
Oh. What did she say?
She was like, y'all over here crying about. So evidently, that whole argument between JT and Cardi B started over her saying, "Go fetch."
What?
I knew it was something stupid.
Anyway, what did Sonny say?
Hold on. I'm about to find. You know what? Don't ever tell black people to stop playing victim again. I'm not even a Lizzo fan. Laughing emoji.
I missed something.
Go ahead.
I think I missed something.
Because it's the same one. It's the same branch of conservatives that are always trying to tell black people to stop playing the victim card.
Stop playing the victim card?
Yeah.
About what? Like we get put. Oh God, I didn't want to go here today. It's like we just chill.
Because you got the ones that are cry racism here and there. I guess that's the ones they're talking about when they would say, "Oh, you're just playing the victim card." This, that, third.
But like we're not even doing nothing. Like, all right, so there's a video on TikTok, right?
Like the victim card because
there's a video on TikTok, and you're going in and out pretty bad, and it's kind of frustrating.
Yeah, I've noticed.
So there's a video on TikTok, right, where it's like, I know you've seen it. It's like the dude. I'm pretty sure they're dudes. Like they're ice skating. It's 3 dudes, and one of them like slides through the middle, right? And then 2 guys come across, and they hit these beautiful backflips on ice skates, right, in the middle of an ice rink. And they were the whole people stitching. They laugh, kind of like all week. Like I think one guy made a good point. He said, "I think the funniest thing about this is that other groups of people see this and get mad because we're just trying this and we can do it easily. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just seems like we're just trying stuff and we're bored because we're bored and we happen to be really good at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. You know, because it's true. Because that seems like, because I never would have thought, not that I haven't seen it, but like I haven't seen ice skating like that in a minute. I don't see a lot of black people on ice skating and figure skating. I don't see a lot of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Can I be heard pretty well?
yeah, you can be heard, but yeah, it's just I don't like it, but the thing is, I imagine there's somewhere in those comments of that videos, those three guys are getting attacked because of the fact that, you know, they're just black and ice skating. And not to be victim, not for victim. I'm not saying that for victimization. I'm saying that because it's like they're just doing something cool that looks really cool. And the same thing with black cosplayers. They're just cosplaying characters. Why was this coming? With Lizzo, back on topic with Lizzo. She's just playing a crystal flute. Who cares? It's a crystal flute. I saw some historic that it belonged to James Madison or whatever. It was long preserved. I'm like, who cares? Who cares, man? She's just doing what she does, and then all this hate comes out. That's not victimization. That's just us chilling, and y'all saying we're getting victimized. Like, we're not. We are just chilling.
And my thing, it's things I don't care about what she does and what she says and her songs. It's not. But that moment, I thought that moment was so dope.
It was dope
because I saw people saying that she was the first black woman, like she was the first black woman. And I'm like, no, she's the first person ever
to touch it.
Throw race out of it at this point. That's a moment in American history,
right? That nobody
she's doing
wants to give her
something that nobody ever has done, and there have been many flautists that come and go.
Is that what they call them?
Flautists.
Huh. Did not know that.
So I'm like, why y'all crying? Why everybody mad? Because she's twerking?
It's not even. Here's the thing. It's not even everybody. It's it's not everybody. It's just a certain group.
It's a certain section of conservatives.
Yes.
Because the tweet I just read to you, she's conservative.
Yeah.
And she's sitting here like, why? I've seen two different. Well, I think one is libertarian. I think Maj is libertarian. But like Sonny and Maj has been eating these people up.
Oh, that's right. I blocked her.
Who?
I'm sorry. I saw a tweet that said, like I said, the minute well-intentioned black conservatives make headway, out jumps the raccoon back to square one. And then it says this tweet is blocked from an account. Is blocked from an account you blocked. And I remember I blocked Candace Owens like months ago. I think it was like a year ago.
See, I don't block people because I want to see. And this is my issue.
I block people. I block people because I don't want to see their stuff. Because
I want to see the people's stuff because I need something to talk about.
When I say I don't want to see their stuff, it's like I don't like want their energy on my timeline.
I feel you. But I'm toxic. So it was like I seen some stuff from Candace, and you see me say it was like, okay, she's making points here. And every time you was like, okay, you got something going here. She does this. I'm like, Lord have mercy. I can't with you folk.
Anyway, college football.
College football. Actually, let's run our predictions till we get to college.
Yeah.
All right. Colts, Broncos. Broncos. Giants, Packers. That's the London game.
Packers.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Packers here. Lions, Patriots. Give me the Lions.
Yeah, Lions.
Chargers, Browns.
Chargers.
Give me the Browns. Texans, Jags.
Jags. The Texans look terrible.
Give me the Texans. I need my cousin to go off this game. He's not my cousin. Falcons, Bucks.
Falcons. Because you know how I feel.
Give me the Bucks.
You know what I'm about.
I don't have any emotional attachments to this game. Give me the Bucks.
I don't have an emotional attachment either, but I want the Falcons to win.
You have an emotional attachment because you hate the Buccaneers because of Tom Brady.
Because he's a cheater.
So there's your emotional attachment.
Hey, I all right.
Where we at? Steelers, Bills.
Bills.
And then Mike ugly.
Somebody said, I see the video. It says my all-time. No, not my all-time. It says my my starters for a black Air Force Energy team, and his quarterback was Josh Allen. And the first clip he showed of Josh Allen. Here's the thing: the first clip he showed of Josh Allen was him like putting his hand in the Rams defender's face and like pushing him and like planting him in the ground.
So give me Josh Allen. My running back is definitely Derrick Henry. My wide receiver one is Antonio Brown.
Yeah.
And you want to know why I say that?
Because
remember that punt return?
Okay, so here's the thing. He's got to. He can't just. I know he's rich, but like, come on, bro. That's. I know he's rich. I'm not.
I saw that, and the worst thing related to that I saw was RG3 commenting on the Seahawks and Lions game, saying that AB showed more D than you saw in this entire game.
Anyway, he's got to go. He can't. Like I said, I know he's rich, but he's also black. Like,
all rich people ain't smart.
Fair, but like.
And when was the last time you saw AB do something smart?
True, but I mean, just from a.
I rest my case.
Fair enough. Still, he put his whole cheeks in that woman's face. Like,
did he just have a whole case?
He did. That's what's so crazy. That's what's so crazy.
These niggas out here, dog.
Anyway, carry on. Move on.
All right. Dolphins, Jets. This should be interesting.
I'm going to go Jets here.
Yeah, I'm going to go Jets. I'm going to go Dolphins.
You just wanted to disagree with me, didn't you?
No. I'm thinking because even without Tua.
Well, who's their backup?
Teddy may have a stronger arm than Tua.
Oh, Teddy Bridgewater? Okay.
So.
Yeah, I'm going
Dolphins here.
Going Jets.
Bears, Vikings.
The Bears look like trash.
Bears are dog water. Outside of Khalil Herbert.
Right.
Titans, Commanders, give me the Titans.
Titans, yeah.
I said the Seahawks over the Saints.
I'll take the Seahawks.
Nope, I'm taking the Saints.
Over your own team? Oh, right.
99% of the time, I'm wrong. 49ers, Panthers.
Niners. The Panthers look like whatever.
The Panthers are dog water right now. So, yeah, I'm going Niners. Eagles, Cardinals, give me the Eagles.
I'm going to say shootout, but Eagles.
I'm going to say shootout.
Yeah, maybe I'm being generous. Still, give me the Eagles.
Cowboys, Rams. I said Rams to that one.
I'm going Cowboys for
obvious reasons.
Going Cowboys. Yeah.
Sunday night, Bengals, Ravens.
Ooh, that should be good.
Oh,
Jackson's been showing up.
Jackson's been showing up, and that's it.
Yeah, but that's been enough. It's been enough.
No, it's been enough for 2 wins.
Yeah.
The other 2 losses have been they blew a lead, and they blew a lead.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go Bengals. I'm hope Joe Burrow gets back on track.
I think everybody except for the Steelers are 2-2.
All right.
I'm gonna go Bengals, but it's gonna be close. Raiders Chiefs.
Chiefs. Jesus.
The Raiders finally got a win, and evidently we were wrong about the fact that there's still one winless team left.
The Titans, because they have a draw.
It's the Texans.
Texans.
They are 0-2-1. No,
bro, look at her.
3-1. Yeah, they're 0-3-1.
Look at her in the look at the chat.
My name is Buddy. My name is Buddy Matthews. Bo Dallas. Not Bo Dallas. All right, let's talk college football now.
So it's been a weird season. It's been a weird season to say the least. Teams are losing. A lot of ranked teams are losing that shouldn't be.
Well, USC still undefeated.
Yeah, so let's look at these rankings. Alabama is 1 now because they beat Arkansas 49-26, whereas Georgia did win, but they only won by like 3 points.
And they had to come from behind.
Yeah, they were down. No, I take that back. They won 4 points on the road. They won on the road 26-22.
Yep.
Whereas Bama won on the road 49-26. So
understood.
So what?
The top, let me see. The top 10 teams are undefeated.
Yep, the top 10 are undefeated. Ole Miss is still undefeated. So the top 10 is Bama, Georgia, Ohio State, Michigan, Clemson, USC, Oklahoma State, Tennessee, Mississippi, and Penn State. Probably the most improbable team that's undefeated right now is Syracuse. They're 22. They're 5-0.
Kansas. Give me
Kansas as well. I'd say out of the ones that are still undefeated, Kansas, UCLA, and Syracuse are surprisingly they're undefeated. TCU is always good. You know what I mean? They're always somewhere in there. And speaking of which, they're going to be in game. That's where game day. Game day is going to be in Lawrence, Kansas, this weekend for TCU and Kansas. So in that game,
any games this week to be watching out for?
Like I said, you have TCU and Kansas. That's at noon on FS1. Tennessee and LSU at noon. Probably going to watch that one. Oh, wait, no, I got a funeral to go to. Michigan, Indiana, Auburn, Georgia, Texas Tech, Oklahoma State, Utah and UCLA. Washington State plays USC. Bama plays A&M, and Florida State plays NC State. So, Army plays Wake Forest. Yeah,
very interesting. I'm definitely excited to see what USC does. This is the best we've seen USC since Pete left. Really.
Next week should also be interesting because next week Alabama plays Tennessee, Penn State plays Michigan, and they always play each other tough.
That's gonna be a good one.
USC plays Utah.
I'm not going to watch that game.
Oklahoma State and TCU play next week.
Because next week is homecoming.
Oh, wait. Are tickets already out for it? Oh, wait. That's what day is that?
15th. And then the following week.
Wait, are you going?
Yeah, I'm going.
All right. Wait, but you're gonna be there for the band stuff, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm coming straight from where am I coming straight from? I'm coming straight from Williamsburg.
So carpool, or you want to come scoop, or
I mean, I gotta come from Williamsburg. I believe in Williamsburg about 12ish.
are you going home first, or
Doubt it.
so you're going straight there?
Yeah.
So you want to come scoop, or
I can't.
are you?
It'll be putting us there close to 2:00 now.
When's the game start?
2.
Well, I don't know. Like I said, I'm more curious to see band Anthony. So if anything, I'll be like sticking by you because I kind of want to see what band Anthony looks like.
I'm gonna be with my people the whole time because it's my rookie class 10-year celebration. Shout out to the rookie class 2012. Long live 12. Y'all know.
Oh wait, our homecoming for branches next week too. Friday night.
It is. And I gotta work.
Which I need to get a ticket for that.
I gotta work Friday, so
yeah. But yeah, it's our 10-year. It's our 10-year for that, and then the following week, the 21st, is the reunion.
Wait, so not this Friday, but next Friday's homecoming.
Next Friday, the 14th. So the 14th.
I may have set that. I'll be able to find out once the schedule come out.
Well, because that's what Chauncey said it was on. That's when Chauncey said it was.
Yeah, I think they just got the dates mixed up when they set the reunion up. If it's next Friday, I might be able to just go ahead and take.
Yeah, the 14th. Yeah, the 14th is homecoming.
I'm gonna try to get to the game.
Yeah, because the 14th is homecoming, and then after that, we head over to the bowling alley for drinks and hangout, which I'm doing. Which I'm planning on doing that anyway.
Yeah, I plan on doing that.
And then
I am
comes in next week. The week after that.
It's still crazy. I work with somebody that graduated with us.
You said what?
It's still crazy. I work with somebody that graduated with us.
Right. Who is it?
John's wife.
Oh, Foster, right?
Yeah.
Nice. You call him John? I call him Johnny.
Johnny.
I know they're the same thing, but still, it
depends on how. It just depends. I'll throw whatever word out there. But what else you got to talk about? Because I need to go.
So I've been trying to get into Stardom recently. Stardom had their 5-star Grand Prix tournament, which is like their G1. Julia won that, representing DDM. Donna Del Mondo. What else has been going on? Royal Quest 2 happened this past week. That was New Japan show in the UK that they like to do. FTR had from what I heard, it was an amazing match with Aussie Open. So I'm curious about that. Jimmy Smith is retiring. The cornerback. Huh? The Ravens cornerback.
Oh yeah, okay, I knew you
about. What else is going on? But yeah. Is Cage going to be on Dynamite?
Who?
Cage is going to fight Wardlow on Dynamite this Wednesday.
Oh my gosh, Cage is coming back?
Yeah, he's on Dark tonight.
I cannot stand the key. He said, "No lives matter, F everybody."
You said what?
King said, "No lives matter, F everybody."
What else is going on?
Oh man, she's so fun. I ain't say that.
Oh yeah, this is. Oh, so this is gonna be good. Um, the Wolves are getting back together at Prestige Wrestling. Do you have a match of the year list so far for right now?
I got a few that are fighting for number one.
Which ones are they?
FTR versus Briscoes, Seth
At
versus Cody.
Supercard or
Yeah, Gunter versus Sheamus.
Sheamus? Yeah, that was good. It's not my number one, but it was good.
So those three are definitely fighting for my number one spot.
What is your albums of the year looking like?
JID got number one right now.
Yeah,
I got what's the one that just came out? I've listened. I've listened
Soul separately.
I gotta finish that one. I've listened to Cody's. I've listened to YG's.
Cause I'm at 9 right now.
He's to Keith Wonderboy Johnson.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was a shame. I'm at 9 right now for this year, from this year alone.
I'm gonna start looking through that week because it is getting towards the end of the year.
Like Cheat Codes is right there. Cheat Codes is number one. I don't think anybody's gonna beat Cheat Codes.
I'm waiting for
Black Thought and Danger Mouse.
Because I know it's coming this month. Because I got to.
Who is it?
Smino.
Okay.
He dropped the song with J. Cole Friday.
Oh, the Liz, Armani Caesar. The Liz 2 is coming out soon. Should be October. And then Rome Streets dropped his stuff. Kiss the Ring. I got so far. I have Cheat Codes, D-Day, Dreamville, D-Day. That whole thing with DJ Drama. The Forever Story is number 3 on my list right now. Swedish House Mafia, Paradise Again. That was really good. Pusha T, It's Almost Dry is number 6 under Muse Will of the People. Mostly because I've been waiting for Muse to drop an album for a while now. Since for 4 years. I'm waiting for them to drop for 4 years. And the Action Bronson's album, El Cocodrillo Turbo. Love that album. Also that and Czarface Armageddon. A lot of good things in music. So do you have any since you aren't watching Extreme Rules, let's go through the card and give us some predictions.
Let's do it.
Look at me giving out predictions.
Here.
Huh?
Then we can end it off here. Pulling the card now.
So we have right now,
which I think the card is probably set. What is it? How many? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You know what's really funny?
6.
The memes of like a disappointed Vince as WWE moves further and further away from what it used to be are always going to be funny.
I'm pretty sure he only cares about the success of the company. Come on now. He's still.
I know, but I'm just saying. Guys, I know, but it's just the discourse on Twitter of it.
He's still the majority owner.
Yeah, the discourse of it, like, you know, like it's just the discourse of it.
Oh yeah. All right, so SmackDown.
No, they didn't put this on here.
Extreme Rules match. Liv versus Ronda. Give me Liv.
Liv versus Ronda. I think Liv retains.
I think Liv retains, and we get a returning Charlotte Flair.
There's a match on here you're gonna love. The Brawling Brutes, Sheamus, Rich Holland, and Butch versus Imperium, Gunther, Ludwig, Kaiser, and Giovanni Vinci in a 16 tag match.
Donnybrook match.
Good old fashioned Donnybrook. They shouldn't even call it a good old fashioned Donnybrook.
No, it works. It's a good old fashioned Donnybrook match. Change nothing.
No, I'm just saying, just take the match off and just say, just having a good old fashioned Donnybrook.
Okay.
Or just call that one time they had a fist fight. And then they have like a fist fight on Raw one time.
Go to a battle of fisticuffs?
No, they should call it that. It's like a six-man tag team battle of fisticuffs.
Oh my gosh. Did you see the last Donnybrook match?
I saw clips of it. It looked really
good. So that was a one-on-one between, I believe it was Sheamus.
It was Sheamus and Drew. The only reason I also saw it because it reminded me of when Sheamus accidentally bro kicked Drew, and they started fighting backstage,
Oh yeah, they
and
had
then they
a
put
really good feud, man. They
and
had
then
a
they put
really
Pat
good
Buck
feud.
through the. He put Pat Buck through the table. They put Pat Buck through the table.
Oh Lord, I remember that. Give me
Well,
the
you got
Fury
Matt
one.
Riddle, Seth Rollins, in the fight pit.
Give me Matt.
Yeah, I'm taking Matt in that too. Drew and Cross in the strap match. I don't know why. I want it. I don't like strap matches unless I like the one where you got to touch all four corners.
That they haven't done that one in a while.
I think the last time I remember seeing them do that was the one they had with
Was it Cena?
Cena and Rusev.
Yep. The one that always
Um,
sticks out to me is when it was a bull rope match between JBL and I believe Eddie.
JBL and Eddie. That was the most famous one. But yeah, I don't know what I imagine with Drew and Karrion in their first match, but a strap match, I just pictured it to be something different.
Yeah, but we'll see how it goes.
Um,
Arian.
Also, I do have one more. I don't know how much time we have, but I do. There's one thing I want to talk about. I want to talk about how great it was at length
What is that?
because it was trending this weekend. Um, Bianca Belair. I'm taking Cross on that one, by the way.
Yeah, me too.
Bianca and Bailey ladder match. You think Bailey gets it back, or
Yeah, I got Baylor in this one. Even
yeah,
though
I'm
I
gonna go
think there's
Bailey
a
too.
lot of crying about it because you know why.
Yeah, a lot of koofies going to be going around on Sunday
Like she's had the belt
since Mania.
since Mania. I think if you count both of her reigns, she's had it for about a year.
Yeah. But just so you know, there will be a lot of koofies going around. A lot of koofies and a lot of people going
Can't
like
hold the
this.
belt forever, man.
A lot of koofies. Those pictures, I go hold you. Those pictures always make you laugh.
She can't hold the belt forever.
I
I,
know.
I think it's about time that they go ahead and let her drop it.
Do
We
those
don't
pictures not make you laugh?
well, but I think you can progress the story a little bit more if
Yeah.
you go ahead and give Baylor the belt.
Do those pictures not make you laugh?
Which ones?
The pictures of when they, you know, that picture of like Ricky Starks when he had his glasses down and he had
Oh
the
no,
kufi
those
on,
are great.
right? Are those not hilarious? Like this is my favorite. This is that one I sent you earlier. I think yesterday. The picture of Louis Farrakhan. Like that picture makes me laugh. Like it's like even though he doesn't really need the kufi, but still, like just that picture alone just makes you laugh. It's just the look on his face.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
you know, I think I sent you the one with BRS. He says like this one. This one gets me too. This one's. It's just. Ah. Like I think that surpassed the Batman Beyond one I used to say.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so you're taking Bailey. So Brawling Brutes or Imperium, who you got?
Imperium.
You really think Gunther's gonna hold it long enough to get to Survivor Series and fight Bobby? Because that's the fight everybody's talking about, huh?
Say it again.
You think Gunther's gonna have it long enough to fight Bobby at Survivor Series?
I know he said that he's not going with the SmackDown versus Raw approach, but just for the sake of bangers, I need it.
We all need it.
I just need it.
So Edge and Finn Balor. Who wins, but like how do they win, and like what do you think happens next? I am asking all these questions because this is the main thing I care about.
I don't know how it ends. I got Finn winning.
Okay. What do you think happens? I think he'll have something.
Who's Beth?
Yes, that is what I was thinking too.
I can see them using Beth to make Edge quit.
Like you think Rhea is gonna do something crazy to?
I think so.
Yeah, which will also set up something for them in the future.
Yeah. Because I think Rhea and Beth could really do some good stuff.
Yeah. I kind of wish Hell in a Cell was later. Didn't happen already. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I really do.
I really think they're probably going to get away from that pay per view.
Just yeah, no, I think they should. Like for example, like this whole Judgment Day thing, and this is just really extreme fantasy booking. I really think this Judgment Day thing would go better if it like ended inside Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
Like Judgment Day versus like pretty much War Games, but it's not War Games. It's like Edge. You put Edge Edge, AJ, Finn, and Beth in versus all of Judgment Day and Hell in a Cell, and have them go to war, and whoever wins, that's it.
Agreed.
Yeah. But something was trending this weekend that I had so much love and respect for, and is honestly one of my favorite shows to ever watch. Lucha Underground was trending this past weekend.
Say what?
Yeah, it was trending because I think somebody posted the clip of Angelico jumping off that point off the stage and like doing that big crossbody.
Yeah.
And then they did the other thing of him later doing that drop kick from the same spot off the ladder. And it just made me think about how really well done it all was. Like, I don't think there was anything bad that I remember about Lucha Underground.
I will say it's a lot easier to make sure those things are as flawless as possible.
Right.
Doing a pre-tape show was good. Doing a pre-tape show like that, and you're recording by season, it makes it that much easier to produce a show like that.
Yeah, and it was awesome.
Doing it live, that's where I think you start to see a lot of these issues where some of these guys that were on Lucha Underground don't really translate. Now, Penta and
Phoenix
have, but guys like Angelico, Jack Evans, who else is on Lucha Underground?
But Ty is an Impact now, so
well, Taya, I guess she kind of has a different little vibe to her though, so I think she kind of fits what is going on there. Who else is on Lucha Underground that I'm missing?
Mil Muertes, he's in MLW last time I saw him.
But he's not on live television. So
True.
I'm trying to think of the ones that were up there that are Swerve.
Cage
hasn't translated to TV.
AR Fox.
AR Fox hasn't been on live television. So it's kind of hard to translate as much. You don't see a lot of these guys that were really hot. Hager's boring.
He is very.
They made him work on Lucha Underground for the little bit of time he was there.
He was the last Lucha Underground champion.
Yep.
But like it was
straight boring.
Like Lucha.
He was boring.
Was there anything bad, like glaringly bad about Lucha Underground? I don't think there was. Oh, Jeff Cobb, aka Matanza, because he was Matanza on there.
Cobb has been like he hasn't been a consistent live television.
But he's still on New Japan, and that's pretty live, if you ask me. By technicality.
It's when I say live, I'm trying to think more like weekly TV.
Fair enough.
So when you're basically producing a show for a tape show, it's a lot easier to really do what you want. That's why a lot of people kind of probably turned to NXT when it went live. They didn't do much changing. It was they did have to change a little bit, but it wasn't bad.
Like that's what Impact is good. Yes, I said good.
That's good, but they don't do live. They don't do live either.
I know, but I'm saying like it's because they don't do live. They're good.
Yeah,
like Bound for Glory is finna be good.
It's so much more easier.
Which I just realized is this Saturday. Is this Sunday? Is this Friday?
And guess
You know that, right?
Friday too.
Huh?
I just realized I'm gonna miss Raw Monday. I'm gonna miss Extreme Rules and the Go Home and the Raw after Extreme Rules.
Are you going to be available Friday?
Nope.
Okay, cool. Because Friday is Bound for Glory, and it's going to be good. Like, I'm pretty sure Eddie Edwards is going to become world champion. But I just want him to do one thing. And what's the one thing I ask in big title matches?
Don't cheat.
Just win it clean. Because I'm pretty sure him and Josh Alexander can weave a good 20-minute story to where Eddie comes out on top and without cheating. Because I don't know if people know this, Eddie Edwards is really good. He's really good. Also, I really miss Kota Ibushi. A lot.
What is this? Is he not healthy yet?
It's not even that. It's just that I saw a tweet from him. It wasn't cryptic. It was more so like he's from the picture, it looked like he's still in America, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Speaking of coming back to America, I know Takeshi.
Like out of his contract with New Japan.
Yeah, I think he's done. I think he's out of it.
Okay.
But I know Takeshi. Speaking of which, Takeshita is back. He's coming back to America right now for a tour in October.
So he'll probably have some matches in AEW.
Yeah, should be good. Yeah, I'm still on the board of making Eddie Kingston world champion. You know, still on that because I'm pretty sure if Eddie becomes, I was thinking about this. Eddie Kingston becomes world champion is like when they put the belt on Daniel Bryan. He's gonna get a pop because, like the Acclaimed, everybody loves Eddie Kingston.
They've always been pushing for Eddie since he got his contract.
Yeah,
he's not the guy that you look at. It's really a similar story to Bryan.
Exactly.
It's just a bit different because Eddie is more the bigger size of Bryan's smaller size.
Right. And it's not like he can't. He has everything. Cool. Eddie Kingston can go. I don't think people realize this. He can go. He's proved it last year. He's proved that he can go. His match with Takeshita, his match with Bryan, his match with Punk. Like I go back and watch that match with Punk because it's amazing. So it's not like he can't go, you know.
And he's probably one of the best talkers in the business right now.
Yeah, no, he is. He is. Anyway, like I said, I'm sticking to that narrative. I'm controlling that narrative.
Control it, brother. But that's all I got, man.
Yeah.
I need to go ahead and get my clothes out and get myself ready to.
Yeah, I
gotta work in the morning.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch. Yeah, I do too. I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna watch The Incredibles and then wait for the moment at Raw to come on. Then going to bed.
Well, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we get up out of here. Peace, love, pop stars. Always remember, drink your water.
Show off.
I had to do it twice for you. See y'all.
Peace.
Sliding it like a wet flow. Already fried from the get-go. Alligators look like gecko. Everything I do, they echo. Big facts, my bank on big man. My drip too wet, that spit can. Yo, swap me like